Hello Capricorns, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm getting ready to do your December 2019 monthly love reading, or lack thereof. And the reason why I say lack thereof, Caps, is because November's reading was some bullshit, okay? It was some bullshit because a lot of you guys were put in a third party situation. A lot of you guys were a secret in this relationship. And I feel like with these cards laid out here, it's a continuation, but it's a continuation in a good way, because I feel like a lot of you have put your foot down. A lot of you have laid down the fucking law on this person, and a lot of you have moved away from this person. So let's jump into the cards and see what else is going on. If you guys have not checked out November's reading, go ahead and check it out, all right? Okay, so at the top of the board here, we have four message cards for the month of December. And the first message card is wild. So with this card being here, that's telling me that, you know, I feel like you're wanting to be wild and free now. And when I say wild and free, I'm not talking about, you know, being promiscuous or anything like that, but just kind of like letting your hair down. It's kind of like you can breathe again. It's kind of like, you know, you're taking back control and taking back your power, is why I feel like this wild card came out. This wild card is also a card of, you know, holding yourself back. And I feel like you were holding yourself back in this relationship. That's what I'm getting. You were holding yourself back in this relationship. And I feel like this relationship was one-sided. And I also feel like that the person that you were with, you know, they weren't there for you. Okay, this person didn't want you to accomplish and achieve your goals. That's what I'm getting. It's like they were holding you back. And in the book, that's what it says, holding yourself back here. And I feel like, you know, this relationship was very stagnant. This relationship was very one-sided. It's like this person did what they wanted to do, but they weren't letting you do what you wanted to do. It's like they didn't want to see you achieve. They didn't want to see you, you know, get to the next level. They didn't want to see you accomplish anything. And I feel like with the wild card being here, you know, I feel like you're wanting to set yourself free now. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. It's time to unleash the beast. That's what I'm getting. It's time for you to unleash. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You have a lot of red in this card. And this red is signifying or telling me that, you know, you have a lot of passion in you. A lot of you have some kind of a career, some kind of a dream that you wanted to pursue. And this person was just standing in the way of that. And I feel like with this wild card being here, that's you getting ready to achieve your goals is what I'm getting. Because 2020 is, you know, what, 30 days away? Or something like that, okay? And 2020 is right up on us. And I feel like with this wild card being here, you know, you're setting things in motion here. You're setting things in motion. You have a lot of passion. You have a lot of fire since you have left this relationship here. And I feel like you are more determined. I want to read the book definition also, because I feel like this book definition is very important. And it says, no one can judge you. No one can punish you or hurt you as much as you can. Give into your wildness and stop living a sham. This part of you is sensual, provocative, truthful, courageous, bold, passionate, and alive. Set it free. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're setting yourself free from this person. You're doing your own thing. You're going back to school. I feel like a lot of you are going to be putting out resumes, trying to find a new job here, you know, and I just feel like it's all about you now here with this wild card. You're taking back control. This is a 15 on this card, and 15 breaks down into a 6, and 6s are all about balance and harmony. And I feel like that's what you want. I feel like that's what you have gotten once you have left this relationship. Peace and harmony is what you have gotten, because I feel like this person, you know, took you through the ringer here. All right. I feel like you couldn't breathe when you were around this person here. Okay. It was very stagnant. It was very stifling, this relationship here. It caused you a lot of anxiety, some of you depression. And it was just a very stuck energy is what I'm getting. But now that the wild card came out, I feel like you're going to be spreading your wings. That's what I keep getting. You're going to be spreading your wings. It says it's time to release your fears and take back control. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. The next card that came out, Capricorn, was procrastination. And that's what you were doing in this relationship. You were procrastinating. You were putting things off. You know, 8s are all about, you know, taking back control, taking action and accomplishments. And I feel like I said, with that wild card, that's exactly what you're focusing on now. And as you can see in the background here, you have that moon. This relationship was made up of lies. This relationship that you were in was, you know, very deceitful, third-party situations. And I feel like, you know, you were second-guessing whether or not you wanted to stay or whether or not you wanted to go. But it was so much hurt in this relationship, so much betrayal in this relationship. You were procrastinating because you loved this person so much. You had a lot of passion and fire for this person. You didn't want this relationship to break up, because a lot of you were in this relationship for up to 15 or more years. Okay, you didn't want this relationship to break up. That's why you were procrastinating. But I feel like, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel now. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And the thing about the situation is, look at these two cards. Look at these two cards. She's got a nightlight on the wild card. And then in the procrastination card, she's got a nightlight as well. So that's telling me that you're finally seeing the light. Okay, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You're finally waking up. You're smelling the roses. You're smelling the coffee. And I feel like you're moving on from this relationship, because the next card that came out was the card of sadness. And this is how you felt in that relationship. Sad, depressed, lonely, isolated, withdrawn. This is how you felt. It was a very burdening relationship, very stressful relationship. Like I said, a lot of you had anxieties, and some of you had a slight case of depression here, because it was a one-sided relationship. This person wouldn't allow you to do anything. It was all about them all the time. Okay, this person did not want to see you achieve or excel anything. It was all about them. I feel like for some of you, you were a stay-at-home, and this person didn't want you to do anything, not even go out, is what I'm getting. They wanted you to stay home barefoot and pregnant, okay, while they did their dirt in the streets. That's what I'm getting here. But they did not want to see you accomplish anything. But you are finally taking back control of your life, and you're finally putting your foot down to this person, and you have walked away. The last card that came out for your messages was Discover Your Life Purpose. And with this Discover Your Life Purpose card that comes out, you're asking yourself, what is the reason for me being here? What is my purpose here in life? But this card is also saying, follow your hunches, follow your dreams. You are divinely guided. Listen to your intuition. This card is a 29, and that breaks down into 11. And 11s are all about, actually, and 11s is a master number here. 11 is a master number. And with the 11 being here, it's saying that, there's a higher power guiding you here. It's a spiritual card. It's an illumination card. It's all about optimism. It's all about positivity. And I feel like that's where you're headed. Okay, that's where you're headed. I feel like you're finally waking up. You have awakened to this connection. You finally see this person for who they are. And this person is no longer serving you. This relationship is no longer serving you. And you're wanting to move on. You're wanting better. You're wanting to soar and spread your wings. You're wanting to get that career that you've been wanting for a very long time. But this person was holding you back. All right. With the Discover Your Life Purpose, when this card came out, I was looking at it. And for some of you, you could be, be wanting to do something with music. Some of you could be wanting to teach. Some of you probably are wanting to be a model. I'm seeing nursing, a lawyer, landscaping, fashion design. But it's something that you're wanting to do that is saying, whatever your gut is telling you, whatever your hunch is telling you, go for it. Go and do it is what it's telling me. All right. But this wild card being the first card out is telling me that you want to unleash, because you were so stifled in this relationship. And I feel like for a lot of you, you have gotten out of it, and now you're just feeling free. You're feeling alive, and it feels like you can breathe again. All right, so those were your message cards. The next cards that are laid out here, guys, is what's currently happening now in your relationship. And the first card is the Hierophant in reverse, the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Death card, and at the bottom of the deck was the Wheel of Fortune. All right. When I was shuffling the deck, all these cards fell on the ground. So I picked them up because I felt like, I feel like the spirit is talking to Capricorns. And I was like, I'm not going to put them back in the deck. I'm going to lay them out and see what they're all about. And out of these 7 cards here, Caps, I want to say at least 5 of them is a card of moving on and walking away. And I feel like that's exactly what you guys have done. All right. So with the Hierophant card being here in the reverse, that's telling me that's definitely a divorce. That's telling me it's definitely a separation. All right. I feel like you guys were married, like I said, for a long time. Some of you up to 15 or more years. But there's definitely a separation or a divorce on the horizon. Definitely you have walked away from the situation. And the next card that came out, guys, was the Six of Swords. And that's definitely a card of moving on. This is a card of walking away. And I feel like, this is the end of a cycle. You have learned your lesson. You have moved on. This is an end of a cycle. And this is another card of separation. Definitely no communication at all. You have had it with this person. You have moved on from this person. The next card is the Three of Wands, looking into a new direction, not looking back. Your plans and your visions are coming together here with the Three of Wands. The next card is the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have had financial loss due to this person. All right. Some of you could have had a job loss, but some kind of money issue was going on in this relationship. And the Five of Pentacles is also a mistress card, all right? So that's telling me that there was definitely a third-party situation involved of why this marriage broke up. If not, it was money issues as well, or it could be both. But definitely a card of separation. I also feel like this relationship was cold because the Five of Pentacles is all about rejection, all about being left out in the cold. And like I said, this relationship was definitely one-sided. The Ten of Wands was the next card. And that was you laying all your burdens down. This relationship was very stressful. All right. You had a lot of anxieties. Okay. And it's an end of a cycle. It's an ending. You have finally woken up. You have finally put your foot down and you're saying no more. I'm done with it, because the next card was the freaking Death. And the Death is all about endings. The Death is all about releasing. The Death is all about transformation and definitely separation. I told you, a lot of these cards that are here is all about separation, endings, and moving on. Okay. No communication. Wow. And the last card that wanted to come out, guys, was the Wheel of Fortune. This is the best card, one of the best cards here in the deck other than the Sun, the Wheel of freaking Fortune. And with the Wheel of Fortune being here, an end of a cycle. All your cards are saying end of a cycle, new beginnings, lessons being learned. You wanting a fresh start here. New opportunities are coming your way. Some of you are going to be getting a promotion. Some of you are going to be going back to school, you know, getting a new career is what I'm seeing here. Definitely a card of rebirth is what I'm seeing, guys. The signs that are laid out here on the board are Leo, Sag, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then at the bottom of the deck here, you guys have the Six of Wands. Wow. So that's telling me with the Six of Wands that you guys were soulmates. And that's why you stayed in this relationship for as long as you did. That's why you were procrastinating about whether you should stay or whether you should go, because you guys were soulmates here with the Six of Wands. But with the Six of Wands also being here, that's telling me that this person was all about themselves. They were very selfish. And, you know, it was all about them and never about you. And, you know, you, like I said, you finally woke up and smelled the roses, and you're done with the situation here. This video will have an extended version. You can purchase the extended version this month for $11. And the reason why it's $11 this month is because we're going to get some outcome cards in this situation and how it's going to end. We're going to see who's coming towards you in the month of December. And also we're going to take a look into see how 2020 is going to be as far as your love is concerned. And as far as your finances and career are concerned, we're going to do from January through December. We're going to go through each month, and we're going to see how your finances and your love life is going to take place through the year of 2020. So you can purchase that for $11. You can click the link to the right, click the arrow to the right, and click the link in the description box, and it'll take you to the video, okay? So we're going to be talking about your love life from January through December, and we're going to be talking about your finances and career from January through December. So if you'd like to purchase that, you can purchase that for $11, all right? But yeah, so this person here was very flashy, very showy. I'm also seeing materialistic. That's probably why you guys had money issues as well, but it was all about them. But this person was definitely your soulmate. I also see that with the Four of Wands coming out. Not only were you married, but I feel like this person is not wanting a divorce. This person is not wanting a separation. And this is also a twin flame soulmate card as well. So definitely, I'm feeling you guys were definitely a twin flame soulmate union here. And that's why you're procrastinating. And that's why it was hard for you to leave this relationship. But yeah, I feel like they're definitely wanting to come back into reconcile. We're also going to see in the extended reading, we're going to see what they want to say to you when they come back in. Because for a small percentage of you, you are wanting to work it out. And we're just going to see how that's going to take place when they do come back in and see if that's going to work out. What else do you have? You have the King of Pentacles. Somebody's coming in here wanting stability and commitment, but this could also be a new love. You have the Knight of Swords. That's someone coming in fast, okay? Fast communication coming in. We're going to clarify both of them and to see, you know, if it's a new love or if it's your ex. And someone is definitely manifesting you here with the Magician. And then, wow, you got the Ace of Cups. Yes, someone is in love here. Okay, someone is in love here with the Ace of Cups. So we're going to clarify all that in the extended and see what they have to say when they come towards you, because they definitely are, because you have the Page of Cups. Someone is coming in professing love. All right. So we're going to get a lot of clarifications in the extended reading. And like I said, we're going to also do from January through December to see how your love life is going to be and to see how your finances are going to be from January all the way through December. You can purchase that for $11. Let's get some oracle messages for you guys before we go. What other messages do you have for my lovely Capricorns? What do you want Capricorns to know for the month of December? Woo! Too many cards. Too many cards. I'll take the one that's on top, though. It says accepting what is. And I feel like accepting what is telling me that you have accepted this relationship for what it is. You have moved on from this relationship and you know that there's better out there for you. It says, I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Yeah, you're moving on from this situation. You're fed up with this situation for some of you. And, you know, you're wanting to spread your wings and fly with the wild card. Let's get one more. What other messages do you have for Capricorns, please? Giving birth, okay? I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Exactly, giving birth, and the wild card came out. That's exactly what you're doing. You're spreading your wings, you're flying. A lot of you are going back to school. A lot of you are picking up a trade. A lot of you are, you know, focusing on your career. And I feel like that's why the giving birth card is here. It's transformation. It's like the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Transformation, the Wheel of Fortune. Good things are coming your way is what I'm getting here. So that was your reading for December. If you guys would like to join me in the extended, I will see you guys in a hot ass second. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have an amazing day. Peace, love, and blessings.